Imagine that your AI chatbot has access to over 100,000 documents. So when you ask it a question, how is it instantly able to fetch the correct document and answer your question? The answer is a vector database. What exactly is the vector database? Why can't we just use MySQL or PostgreSQL? And why is it so important in AI applications nowadays? Let's break it down. Let's say you're building an AI assistant for a company. The company has thousands of documents which include user manual, employee policies, technical documents. You want this AI assistant to answer based on these documents only. This is where RAG comes in the picture. RAG, or retrieval augmented generation, works by fetching the correct information from the document and providing it to the model so that it will generate the correct response. But now we have a problem. How are we going to find the correct information from these thousands or even millions of the documents? First solution that comes to mind is keyword search. For example, if I say how many vacations do employees have in a year? Now, if you see this example, these two sentences mean exactly the same without any common words. In this case, computer will get confused. Traditional database searches for only the same keywords. That is why AI needs a database that searches through meanings and not just keywords. This is where vectors come in. A vector is a way of representing information as numbers. These numbers do not have meaning of their own, but together they form a meaning. For example, if I say I love dog and I love puppies, these two sentences are very close together with the meaning. So their vectors will be very close, like vector A and vector B. And if I have third sentence which is I love car. Now car is very far from these two sentences. So car will have vector, for example, G. So that is how vectors can help with searching with meanings and not the exact words. A vector database is designed to store and search through these vectors effectively. When you upload a document, your document gets converted into embeddings. These embeddings are stored into database as vectors. When a user asks question, the question is also converted into vectors. And that is how vector database is able to find the closest meanings and closest matches using the vectors. Now, let's go back to our AI chatbot. For example, a user asks, can I take leave on a probation period? The vector database will find a document related to probation leave policies. This document will be returned to LLM, and AI can generate answer based on this document. Let's put it side by side with what you already know. Traditional database on one side and vector database on other. Traditional database looks for exact match, while vector database looks for similarity. Traditional database searches by keywords. The vector database searches by meaning. Traditional database stores the information in table and row format. Vector database stores information as embeddings. Traditional database queries by SQL, while vector database is queried by vectors. Now, this doesn't mean that traditional databases are useless. Applications use both. A normal database is used to store users and transactions, while a vector database helps AI find knowledge based on the meaning. So remember, vector databases do not store answers. It stores representation of information called embeddings. So when someone asks a question, the answer is found based on the meaning. And that is how RAG applications work today. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.